It's been a rough work day. The boss is busting your ass. All you can think of is a nice cold glass of beer and sunshine. Life can get you down, but you can take all the licks. Nothing in this world out of beer and sunshine cannot fizz. Oh, it's a beautiful day for some beach in a tan. Grab a few friends, put your feet in the sand with some beer and sunshine. Oh, oh, beer and sunshine. Yeah, beer and sunshine.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up, Beer and Sunshine friends? Happy Friday!
Yay, we're back!
Yes, and it's episode number 10.
10.
We've got some great guests here today.
Yes, we do.
We've got some great folks from Marker 48. We've got Mo and Tina, and we've got Danny and Matt from Mastry's Brewing down in St. Pete Beach.
Woohoo!
Yeah, pretty excited about this. I love St. Pete Beach. They don't know how excited I am. Unfortunately, by the time I get done with the show and I've drank a few beers, they're going to be a little bit nervous about me coming down there 4th of July. So,
Yeah.
anyway, what do we got for a game today? We have some fun stuff, I think, right?
We have a drinking game, but first, of course, I do want to mention David Epps, who did our beautiful opening.
Yes, thank you, David.
Anyway, the game that we are going to play tonight is called What the F? I'll have to cover the rest up. So yeah, we'll play that. Also, I want to mention, of course, Wonder Woman opens
That's
tonight.
right. Tonight.
Tomorrow is National Wonder Woman Day, and it's also National Donut Day. And I think Eric was nice enough to bring donuts.
Yes, Eric from Rebel Dog Brewing is here with donuts.
Eric runs on Duncan.
Yes, I go nuts for donuts. Anybody that knows me knows that.
Have you ever seen the shirt? There's a shirt out that kind of looks like that, and it says "Drunken Grown-ups."
Oh yes, I need
I
that
want to
shirt.
get that.
Yeah.
So there's donuts if anybody wants to have a donut, because what goes better with donuts?
Well,
than
I'm
beer?
excited about the Wonder Woman. I know, I'm sure the guys at Nerd Talk have talked about this, but
Listen,
that whole DC franchise,
yeah.
they're pumped about Wonder Woman. They think that's going to really carry the franchise.
Well,
That's
tomorrow
going to be.
is National Wonder Woman Day, and you
Yeah,
know what?
I'm going to go see it.
Do you know what today is as well, which I just found out? Today is National Rotisserie Chicken Day.
Yeah! How do we get him signed up? We sell him by the pound or what? Yeah, let's sell him by the pound.
Yep.
I like it.
Beer on tap is Beach Blonde Ale from Three Daughters Brewing, which was donated to us by the Brass Tap in Trinity. And of course, we
Very
have
nice.
some beer from Mastry's, and we have some from Marker 48, which we're going to get into when we play
Looking forward
this
to it. There's a
game.
goes, right? Mo, is that? Or Masters.
Matt
Okay,
Mulligan.
so
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
But I do want to, you know how near and dear to my heart Beer Vats and Begone is. I just love that company, and because it is our 10th show, yay! We're gonna run all of those commercials for anybody who has missed them. So, Mr. Producer, if you'd like to run those commercials
These
for
are
us.
hysterical, if you haven't seen them.
Enjoy a hot shower and a cold beer at the same time, but couldn't figure out how to do it with two hands? Well, wonder no more with Shower Buddy. Shower Buddy from Beer Vats and Begone will come to your home and help you with your shower. He'll wash your back and other places you couldn't even reach before. So get online and order your Shower Buddy today.
I'll get that.
Shower Buddy is available at all pet stores, gas stations, homeless shelters, and fine dining restaurants. No brewers were harmed in the making of this commercial. Does this look familiar? Trying to fill up the pool because you want to cool off on a hot, sunny day. Well, that sure looks like it's going to take a while. What if I told you there was a better way? That's right, Billy. From the makers of Shower Buddy, Beer Vats and Begone, we bring you Hose. Using space-age technology, a cylindrical tube carries H2O from point A to point B. You'll be chilling in the pool, drinking an ice-cold craft beer with your buds in no time. Hose is available at all pet stores, gas stations, homeless shelters, and fine dining restaurants. No chickens or puppies are harmed in making this commercial.
Hey Billy, that was a great shower, wasn't it? And now you are all clean and refreshed. But you forgot you had already poured your coffee, and now it's ice cold because you poured it into a glass. Well, hold on, Billy. We at Beer Vats and Begone have the solution for you. Introducing Mug. From the makers of Shower Buddy, we give you a way to keep your coffee warm. Ooh, but you better be careful, Billy. Mug keeps your coffee piping hot to the last drop. Now that's better, isn't it? Go and enjoy your day, Billy.
Available at all pet stores, gas stations, homeless shelters, and fine dining restaurants. No brewers were harmed in the making of this commercial.
Hey there, Billy. Are you wasting too much time in the mornings feeding your dog kibble by kibble? Well, no need to waste your time anymore, Billy, because from Beer Vats and Begone, the makers of Shower Buddy and Mug and Hose, we bring you Dog Bowl. That's right, you can put a whole cup full of dog food in the dog bowl and your dog will be fed in no time. Good boy, Scotty.
Available at all pet stores, gas stations, homeless shelters, and fine dining restaurants. No brewers were harmed in the making of this commercial.
Just enjoyed a dip in the pool, and now you want to open a bottle of beer? No, Billy. No, Billy, don't do it. Oh, Billy, now look what you've done to your teeth. Well, Billy, from the makers of Dog Bowl, Mug, and Hose, our friends from Beer Vats and Begone now bring you Bottle Opener. That's right, Billy. With this new ingenious device, all you need to do is place it underneath the bottle top, and you can easily access your favorite beverage. That's nice and refreshing, isn't it? Great job, Billy.
Available at all pet stores, gas stations, homeless shelters, and fine dining restaurants. No brewers were harmed in the making of this commercial.
Oh my God!
They're geniuses. They're geniuses at Beer Vats and Begone. They're absolute geniuses. We're going to see some more products from them here very soon.
You know what? I'd like to know who the brainchild is behind some of these items.
And a cold beer at the same time?
Yeah,
it's not
I don't think so.
Brainchild and chicken, not in the same sentence.
Well.
Sorry, dude. So anyway,
let's
start around.
What do you say? Let's maybe chit chat with these nice folks, huh? We just get right into it. They need to get lubed up anyway.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody drinking over there, so we need to.
Yeah, some people need beer though.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, 333.
Oh, what does that mean?
So,
it must mean something.
333 is the question that I'm going to ask, and we'll start down at this end. So I'll ask Mo.
And the rules, right? So the rules are you get this little chip. There's an A on one side, there's a B on the other. It's basically A for yes and B for no. So whatever the question is, that gets asked of Mo here in this round. And depending, he's gonna choose yes or no. Like he's gonna have an answer, but he's not gonna tell us what it is. And then we're all gonna guess, and we're either gonna say A for yes, B for no. The loser drinks. That's simple. So awesome game. Go pick it up. Where'd you get this game, by the way?
I got this at Skechers at the Gulfview Mall.
Oh,
so anyway,
okay. So fun party store.
So Mo, we have 333, and your question is: if you permanently lost your voice, what would you like to have it replaced with? A, the ability to bark like a dog, or B, a vocal range including only familiar alarm sounds. And we have to guess what we think.
So I was wrong about the yes and no thing, but okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was the two? A was familiar alarm sounds. Was
barking or alarm sounds.
Barking or alarm sounds.
So I have my answer. Does everybody have their answer? Mm-hmm. All right, so what did you pick?
I'd definitely bark like a dog.
That's what I picked.
I did. I chose B. Yay! Oh well.
This is a fun game.
I'm okay with drinking. That's all right with me.
Now I'll ask
Chicken,
Tina.
what do you say? Want to give me a solid?
146 is her question.
You're a good man.
We're gonna need a lot more beer.
Yeah.
A lot more.
All right, Tina. Would you hole punch your tongue and hang a Christmas tree ornament from it for the rest of your life for $5 million? A is yes and B is no.
For how much money?
$5 million.
Hole punch my tongue
and hang a Christmas ornament for the rest of your life.
Oh, thank you, sir.
A is yes.
Whatever.
A is yes and B is no.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? What did you say?
I said A.
Oh no, I said no.
You can buy a lot of fermenters for $5 million.
I thought
Okay,
A.
loser's
I
gonna
thought
drink.
it could be worse, you know.
Could it?
I'll drink it.
You also get to learn some interesting stuff about people. So Danny is 222. Man, I should be going and
You're
gambling.
going to play
I'm
Lotto
getting
later, I think.
I think so.
That's the Puerto Rican in me coming out.
Perhaps
All right, Danny, would you put your face on a hot barbecue grill for 1 minute for $10 million? A is yes and B is no.
Okay. All right, I got it.
Okay, everybody ready? I said, what did you say?
B, no.
Oh, I said A. I said you would.
I said no too.
I said no,
Oh, losers drink.
but I'll drink anyway.
I don't care how many fermenters that buys.
All right,
Just no.
almost. Okay, 445 for Matt. This is a cool
We need
game.
more beer.
445. So
We
Matt,
need more
Yes.
beer over here.
if a movie was made about your life, who would you rather have cast to play you? The Olsen twin of your choice is A or B, Adele. So A is the Olsen twin of your choice, and B is Adele.
I'm good. I'm ready.
Has everybody made their guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
A.
Oh, I said Adele.
I said A.
Oh, we all guessed it.
Yeah, I got it.
You
I
look
figured
like
he didn't
an
want. I
Olsen.
figured he didn't want his brand. I figured he wouldn't want his brand associated with the Olsen sisters. But
Okay.
guess they've been
And
laying low for a while. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
244 for Tommy.
Guys, more beer. Here you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matt.
Oh my God, really? Tommy?
What's the question?
Even if I didn't know you, I would already know the answer to
Okay.
this. So 244. Would you snorkel naked at a crowded public beach for a free trip to Hawaii? A is yes and B is no.
You mean when I snorkel naked in front of a crowd again?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Today?
And
There's probably there's probably a lot of stuff that Tommy hasn't done. So that's a pretty cool game.
Is that
so,
an A?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely
Tommy does
an A,
pretty much everything.
for sure. I've never been to Hawaii.
So if anybody wants to pick that up, Spencer's has that. They have a lot of cool drinking games. They've got like different beer pong games. They had that game where you put that thing in your mouth
Oh,
and you
gosh,
talk
that
and
thing's
people are
gross,
supposed to
yeah.
guess.
I've played that.
Okay, so before we head to break,
Yeah.
we were at the downtown Clearwater Beer Fest and we also ran that as our show.
Yep.
But Billy actually had a little clip. He was out in a boat, and if the producer wants to run that asset for us,
Yeah, sure. Let's check it out.
we'll check it out.
All right, awesome. Clearwater Music and Beer Fest. We're celebrating here with the city of Clearwater, and this is just a start. It's only about noon right now. People are funneling in. We're going to look around here. We're going to see what a wonderful place we have here. The people walking by, they're out here trying some different foods from the vendors. They're trying some different beers. We've got some beef jerky right down the road here. We got some Southern Steer Butcher, which is great barbecue. Obviously, the businesses here are open. They're looking for you to come on in and come out. So awesome here in Clearwater, Florida. Make sure you come out and try us out. Awesome.
That was cool.
Wow.
We had a really good time.
He's quite the man on the
We
street.
need to get Billy to do more
He's hired.
man on the street thing. So as we mentioned, we have Marker 48 and we have Mastry Brewing. We have. Would you prefer we call you Mo or Maurice?
You can call me whatever you want, Christina.
Okay.
Don't call him late for dinner.
Just
Right?
don't call him late for dinner. So we have Maurice and Tina, of course, and we've done stuff. They've actually had a thing on our
Yeah.
Facebook. And Danny and Matt.
And I unfortunately have not been to Marker 48 yet, but I was telling Tina earlier that I can't wait to go there. I guess tell us a little bit about the brewery and how you guys got started.
Oh, but before we do
right
that,
after these messages.
we are going to go to
We gotta
break,
go to
but when we
break.
do come back, we are going to ask them about their breweries, and we're going to taste some of their fine beer. So come back and join us. Make sure you grab a beer first.
That's right. Fill up. Drink up. are back.
We
Yes,
are
we've
back.
got more beer and less microphones, as you can see here. So,
and our very gracious guests,
yeah,
Marker 48, Mastry's Brewing. What did you bring for us to sample today?
Well, we brought, so we got a little Imperial IPA called Spring Release.
Nice.
What's the gravity on that? What's the percentage?
So this guy's about 11%.
Oh,
11.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
nice.
And this is the beer that we aged underwater.
Yeah,
So,
for the spring release.
Yeah. So this is our second year doing spring release.
Why do you age it underwater?
I don't know. We wanted to see what happened. So we've obviously everybody's barrel aging beers nowadays, and people are producing some really killer stuff. But we wanted to try to do something in a pressure environment. And what better place to do it is in a freshwater spring.
In the spring.
Yeah.
Because you guys are
48 feet below,
Weeki-Wachi.
72 degrees.
For people that don't know, in different parts of, I guess, more north Florida, this Weeki-Wachi is an hour north of Tampa, the city of Tampa. And in that area, you have a bunch of crystal springs or natural springs, right? And they're all over the state. But Weeki-Wachi is famous because they actually have, there's some, I guess like a restaurant or something there, and they have mermaids, women, full-grown adults swimming.
State park.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a state park.
Since 1946, I think.
Yeah. It's
There's been a live mermaid show there. It's the only underwater theater in the world.
You've never seen
it's a
it?
landmark. I've seen it. I used to live down the street from there actually for about a year, but I never went there.
Oh
Never
my
went.
gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So the area that they actually put the barrel down is undisclosed.
It's undisclosed.
Nobody's
yeah.
allowed to know.
It's a private. It's a private
and I
spring.
know
Interesting.
Chicken
Yeah.
wanted to know from both of you guys, what made you decide to open a brewery?
Well, we have been homebrewing for years. We love traveling. We have an RV, and since 2006, we've traveled with our kids and our dogs in a motorhome and traveled the whole country. And one of our favorite things to do when we travel is go to breweries. So we've probably been to 300 breweries from here to California and everything in between. So we just love the culture. We love beer, craft beer, of course, and being avid homebrewers. There was nothing in Hernando County, which is our home. So we got tired of waiting for somebody else to open one, so we decided we'd do it ourselves.
Nice.
So kind of paying it forward, really.
Right. And what about you guys? What made you decide to open one?
So I'd like to say I was traveling the world drinking beer like everywhere. Mine's not quite as romantic as that. So the beginning of my career was I'm also an engineer. So a lot of my early on stuff was actually building and designing cold storage, process plants, manufacturing type stuff, which works out to be pretty convenient when being in the beer business because we use all the same type of technology. One thing we do at Mastry's is really well is make good beer. The thing I do really well is make it cold.
Okay.
So
awesome. So
nice.
Engineer as in building engineer, not as in toot toot.
Yeah.
So we'd better crack it open and start drinking it before it gets warm, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. We'll get sample your
what do you guys
wares.
want to start with?
Yeah, start with you.
Okay, so this is our Island Lime. It's a margarita style goza. For those who don't know, a goza is a tart sour style beer.
Which I love.
Typically brewed with coriander and sea salt. We took ours a little bit different of a spin because we're out on the beach, and this was a collaboration beer that we did with a local artist from the St. Pete Beach area. His name's Hunter Skipper. He does a lot of sea fishing kind of gear, the SPF 50 shirts and stuff like that. So this was a lot of fun. We instead of coriander in it, we got fresh limes in it and fresh actually sea salt from cultivated from the Gulf. So we were working with a local person who does that kind of stuff, and so this one here measures in at a solid 4% ABV. So very nice, refreshing, perfect style beach beer.
And you guys are friends because you have a mermaid connection. Their Marker 48 is near that wonderful state park and landmark. You find these adult women wearing giant fins, swimming in a tank. Very family-friendly place. Then you go down to Mastry's, and they have a place called Mermaids. That's right there in St. Pete Beach, another landmark. Definitely not a state park. But there are adult women not swimming, but kind of dancing on poles. It's an awesome place. I've heard about it. from a lot of friends.
Chicken's
You
pole
know,
dancing.
heard stories.
Nice.
Interesting things go on there.
Oh, good Lord.
But it's a good time. But easy to find them. They're right near
Chicken-
mermaids.
chicken on
and
a
they're right
stick.
near mermaids. So yeah. Are you threatening him? Is he threatening you?
No, he was pole dancing.
How does he talk to you? You said he asked a question. I didn't hear him say anything. Does he talk to you with his mind?
I speak chickenese.
Oh boy.
We do have some photos.
Oh, boy.
Marker 48 has a unique beer garden.
It's good.
It's like a huge beer garden, and I think we have a picture of that.
Cheers. That's
I think
delicious.
the
Really delicious.
audience
I
might
love
want
it.
Some of that.
Cheers. Awesome.
Yay! So Tina, why don't you tell us a little bit about your unique beer garden at Marker 48?
So that's actually Mastry's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
Wrong one.
But that's an awesome
Yes,
outdoor
that is
space
awesome.
too, because it's right on St. Pete Beach, and I actually would say next to our brewery, that's probably my other favorite brewery. But yeah, our brewery has a huge beer garden. We have a lot of outdoor tables.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go. You can see the beer stream in this picture. So that's actually a vintage Airstream that we cut the side out and turned into an outdoor serving bar.
Cool.
And there's a little seating area in the front too, so people love kind of hanging out in there.
We've actually had, I think, 26 people packed in that front seating
Oh,
area
yeah.
during Oktoberfest.
It gets crazy.
And it's only built for like 6.
Really?
If the beer stream's
Right
rocking,
into beer
don't
stream?
come a knocking. You know what I mean?
Wow, I think we actually have a picture of like just the beer stream or the Airstream
that's
and
nice.
stuff. Yeah. So
There's
you
our
can
beer
actually
stream.
fit like a whole bunch.
Well, yeah, it gets pretty crazy in there. Yeah.
And of course, when
you
we
can
did the show out there, it was really busy, and we talked about the turf is actually from somewhere.
Yeah, the turf. Beer garden version number 1 the AstroTurf came from LSU, Louisiana State University. Founded on Craigslist, true story. Version 2.0 beer garden, where we expanded, we needed new AstroTurf, and we also found that on Craigslist, but it just came from like an indoor soccer field. So yeah, it's pretty cool though. You can walk on it barefoot and
amazing. The stuff
Awesome.
that you can buy on
We don't have to
Craigslist.
mow it like once a year. So Rose really started to show that.
Mow it once a year?
Once a year. You bring
That's
the
awesome.
Toro out and hack it down. It's good to go.
And you guys imagine you probably have a do we have any pictures of the inside of the place? What's the inside like? Is it
yeah, we have a
big tap room and stuff?
4,000 square foot. Just our tasting room alone is almost 4,000.
Do you guys do food there as well? Or-
We do not, but
No?
we always have food trucks
Always
on
have food
site.
trucks.
Oh,
I think you guys
nice.
do the same, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's the way to
Food
go, I
trucks,
think.
yep,
For
yep.
sure.
Well, they have a food truck there that's pretty much there all the time.
Yeah, they're-
it's called Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Oh.
Yeah. I have to say, again, in our travels, in our
Barbecue, like there's some blonde girl standing
Yes.
there. And
she's actually a brunette.
Barbecue. She's a brunette,
but
yeah.
she's about 4'9" and weighs probably 80 pounds soaking wet, and she makes some killer barbecue. I'll tell you what.
cool.
It's crazy.
You have to go, Tommy. Like, you have to go out,
Yeah.
ride
yeah.
your little bike out,
Yes, yes.
sit out there in the sun.
There's one of my little sickles.
Yes.
You guys have a lot of events there too in Mark 48?
We do. We have live music Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and we love throwing like themed parties. So we always have like themed things going on. We just got done having our bottle release of our the John Reeves incident, which is one of the beers we brought. So we had an alien UFO themed party last weekend.
Yeah.
Brooksville was known as UFO capital of the world back in the 60s. And there was a man named John Reeves who claimed he was taken by aliens to the dark side of the moon and
Butt probe?
No.
No.
Butt probe?
No probing.
At
least he didn't
Pretty interesting.
tell
If
anybody.
you get a chance, Google it for sure. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, Brooksville for a while was known as UFO capital of the world.
Nice.
And so we kind of had a theme party last
I wish I'd
weekend.
known that the year that I lived there. I would have, been looking to the skies.
Yeah.
I was looking to the skies one night. I had some friends there, Polish, and they gave me some guamki casserole. And something about that stuff, you just can't stop eating it. And so I ate it and ate it and ate it until I literally, like a little kid going to a birthday party, I ate so much guamki casserole, I was puking on the side of the house. And I ended up falling asleep out there at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't pretty. But
Good story.
Stuff is delicious, though. It's fantastic.
I know. Yeah, I know, sweetheart.
Oh, chicken.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chicken. I didn't mean to call you sweetheart. You know I don't like you. So Mastry Brewing also does that. They also have food trucks that come out every once in a while. They also do fundraisers and special events. So Matt, can you tell us a little bit about some of the events you guys have had out there?
Yeah, so every month we actually do like a block party. So we call it our Saturday extravaganza, and then we do it the third Saturday of every month, where the first thing in the morning we pretty much take our entire parking lot. We get all the local vendors, pop-up artists, that kind of stuff who work, weekend markets. We get a hydroponics, farmer out there. We get some jewelry people out there, some clothing people. So we do that from like noon to 3. 2 o'clock we get the food truck out there, get some food going. By 6 o'clock we got a DJ going, and we go pretty much into the night. So we get a really cool block party, get everybody locals. That's a pretty good time. We've got Wrangler Wednesday. So the second Wednesday of every month we get, I want to say last time we had like 26, 27 Wranglers. And
Like
keep in
Jeeps?
mind, yeah,
Jeep Wranglers?
Jeep Wranglers.
Okay, cool.
And keep in mind, we actually only have,
Cowboys
I was going to say jeans.
and keep in mind, we only have 13 actual parking spots on our property, but we get 26 Wranglers out there. So, I mean, it's just a field
You can pile
of
them on top
Wranglers.
of each other. if
Pretty
you have
much,
to, right?
yeah. And we do a cruising Tuesday where, bring out your hot rod, bring out your bike,
No
that kind of
motorcycle
stuff.
events? Do either of you do motorcycle events?
We've had several motorcycle events at our brewery. We've had several fundraisers and things
Next time
like
you do
that.
something motorcycle related, you got to let me know. I'll be there. I will be
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty interested in the whole antique car, classic car. What night is that again?
So that's cruising Tuesday, which is the second Tuesday of every month.
Okay. Do you have like anything? Do you have like a band or?
Yeah, no, we're always we don't have quite the size of a beer garden as Marker 48, but we usually get some live artists out there, a duo out there. Like I said, we get some DJs out there from time to time. Try to fit in what's really that St. Pete Beach vibe.
Sweet.
Awesome.
We're huge car people too, so we're going to expand that and make it a theme night, like hot rods one night,
Heck yeah.
Corvettes one
Oh,
night,
yeah.
things like that.
Well, we'll get
Not there
Billy.
yet.
We'll get Billy.
Billy's
We get
car
him
right
bringing a
there, yep.
69 Chevelle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Last time we were out there, we had our 72 Vet, my dad's 51 Chevy pickup, and so the Chevelle would fit in.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess it
we can
would.
make that happen for sure.
So you had mentioned that there's only 13 parking spaces. Is there like another place where people could park if they wanted
Yeah,
to come
so
down?
fortunately, I mean, we've got a giant parking lot right next to us because we got a Winn-Dixie, and the management and staff there are super cool, so they allow us to use their parking for overflow. We got a community center a block right behind us. They've got 50 plus parking spots down there. So even though you look at just our site and go, where am I going to park? No, there's plenty of parking right
And the
around
strip
us.
club Mermaids down the street is pretty slow during the day.
Absolutely, yes.
From what I hear. From what I hear.
From what you hear.
Yeah, from
So
what I
I
hear.
want to try something else. So what else do we have?
Let's see.
Okay.
I think you know what? Why don't we crack this as soon as we come back? I think we've got to go to break.
Sure, we'll go to break.
So we'll be right back with some more delicious beer.
Yay! Sweet. Woohoo!
All right.
There you go.
We're back again. We're filling up. We're going to play another round of the drinking game.
So we started with Mo last time.
Somewhere here.
So we'll start with Mo again.
Okay.
So we have a 245. This is like a cool game.
Where's your glass so clean?
I licked it out with my tongue. So, Mo, if you were invited to a wedding within the next few months, what would you like to wear? A, an outfit made of tinfoil, or B, a two-piece thong bikini? So A is an outfit made of tinfoil, and B is a two-piece thong bikini.
Does he get something if he wears one or the other?
I don't know. It's just the question.
I mean, I do look amazing in a thong bikini, but I'd go with the tin foil.
I would have guessed the.
I went with the bikini.
Tinfoil would be so uncomfortable.
I'm the only one that was right that time. You know, I guess.
I think you're still reminiscing from last weekend.
Now, what is the beer that we're drinking here? What's this one? So I see it's a black IPA.
Yeah.
The John Reeves Incident? Oh, this is the alien beer, right?
Yeah, this is the alien. That was a collaboration beer with
Tina's got a
Hidden Springs Ale Works.
356.
Hidden Springs, yeah. I've been there a couple of times. It's a good spot. They make pretty good beer, in your opinion?
They make awesome beer.
Yeah? Yeah, I enjoyed some of their stuff, but I think I'd been drinking for quite a while, so everything tasted delicious to me at that point.
Yeah. Now, they're definitely one of our
God, so
favorites.
Tina,
Oh boy. Okay.
this is yours. What appliance would you rather use every day? A toaster that screams swear words when the toast is ready, or B, I can't even say it, an ice dispenser that makes farting noises when the ice cubes come out.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Oh, so it's a toaster that swears when the toast is ready, or ice cube maker that
That's
farts.
tough.
Yeah.
'Cause I like my swear words every day, but you know, I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B.
Darn
That's
it.
what I guessed.
I said A.
Did you get B too?
That would be.
You have to drink.
Well, I'll drink
when you're
it,
wrong,
right?
you have to
I
drink.
got it right.
No, he got it right.
I got it wrong.
Yeah, I get it right too, but
I want that toaster.
what the heck? Who wants to be a winner all the time?
All right. So Danny's got a 662.
Better than a 666, I guess.
Yeah, 662. That's the neighbor of the beast.
No. 2 doors down.
Actually, 3 doors down is the name of a band.
But that
All
would
right.
actually be 4
Yeah.
doors down.
If you could legally change your name, what would you choose between the two? A is Poo Poo McPee, or B, Haleo Hitler.
That's a tough one, huh?
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. What did you pick?
A.
Yeah, I have Poo Poo
did A.
McPee.
Yeah,
I went with A as well.
Again, I would just drink for fun.
Just drink for fun.
just drink for fun.
And Matt's got a 126. These are pretty cool. Actually, 162.
Pretty mild.
Mrs. Poo Poo McPee.
These are really good. What Halloween costume would you prefer to wear this coming Halloween? A, the rear end of player one's horse, which would be, you'd be the rear end to
I
him.
see that.
Or B, a bloody T-bone steak.
I'm going to go with A on that one. I think we know our Halloween costume for next year.
Let's see it.
I was thinking B just because it would be really hot to be up his, have your head up his butt, Be kind of
366 for
warm.
Tommy.
But
All right, Tommy.
Make sure you eat light that day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Tommy. What would you rather drink? A can of soda pop fortified with 20% pop zit juice. Or B, a tequila and goat urine 1 ounce shooter.
It's automatically B.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say B.
B.
Yeah, it's B.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I would drink goat urine just for fun. Just to make people
You know
laugh
what? You
and be
learned some
disgusting.
pretty interesting
Didn't they do that on
things
Rocky
about
movie
people
or
with that
something?
game.
I'm pretty easy to read.
Okay, so we talked a little bit
This
about
thing.
Marker 48.
Yeah.
Let's talk some more with Matt and Danny.
Yes. What else? Well, tell us more about life down in St. Pete Beach. That is the beach bum capital of the world, in my opinion. That's where you get to see career beach bums. Like you go to the beach bars out there. Like Undertow is one of those favorite places in the world, and then all those other Bongos and with it Jimmy B's, all those places are so much fun. Are there any new spots down there? Any fun spots besides you guys? That are
well,
cool
I mean,
to
of
hang
course, Mastry's Brewing Co. is like the most fun, coolest place on St. Pete
Yeah,
Beach.
so I would
without a
imagine.
doubt. I mean, so I mean, you know what? St. Pete Beach is awesome. The beach itself is really the highlight. I mean, I'm fairly certain this last year was rated like one of the top 10 beaches in the United States. Was it number 3?
Is that area growing though? As far as like, I mean, you guys coming there, that's huge. Having a brewery there, that's huge. Are there other new businesses that have popped up? Is that whole scene?
Yeah, actually,
getting more popular? I don't know how it could.
St.
but-
Pete Beach is really starting to develop and come on its own. The Tradewinds Resort, which has been there forever,
Sure.
they're in the process. They just under contract to build up a new hotel right next to them as well. One of the other hotels been there a long time. The Alden, our Postcard Inn. One of them is building up a new parking garage and increasing their attendance. Some great restaurants on there. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool scene. It's definitely under development right now and growing, but yeah, I mean, there's no place like St. Pete.
So that must be awesome for your business. I mean, I imagine it would be a stupid question to say why St. Pete Beach. I mean, that just to find a place there must have been kind of tough to find a location.
Yeah,
right?
it was a happy find. Apparently like finding some turf. I found it on Craigslist.
Did you find it on
I
Craigslist?
actually really did. You know what? I was
way.
I was under the hunt for some property. I'm like, what the heck? I'll go on, check Craigslist, see what's up. It was on there for 24 hours. Because literally the day I put it on, apparently the gentleman who had it on Craigslist just put it on that day. I called up, and the very next day he actually took it down. Unfortunately, I saved his number and called him, and he was like, yeah, I was kind of on the fence about whether or not I wanted to list it or not. And
He liked our concept, and we had been looking for a garage type environment to redo. They make really an old garage. It used to be a gas station.
That is so great for a brewery, especially
Already
when the weather
windows.
gets right, and you get into the winter time here when things start to cool a little bit. Man, there's nothing better than sitting there and drinking a beer. You got those big garage doors open and stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. And what's the atmosphere like there? Aside from it being just a cool place to hang out, and you having a few events here and there. You guys had something you were doing a 2-wheel Tuesday or something at one point.
Tuesday.
Yep, we do a two-wheel Tuesday that we, same concept as like the cruising, Tuesday.
Yeah.
The idea is just whatever it is that you like to go out and ride on, cruise on. What's whatever
Whether it's a
fancies
bike
you. Yeah.
Or motor or not. It's optional.
Does it have to have 2 wheels?
Whatever throws the wind in your hair as you go down the road.
So if I drove up on a unicycle, I'd be in?
Yeah, it's got a wheel.
Oh.
Only got one, but
2 unicycles. Huh?
2 unicycles.
And what's the atmosphere like inside? You guys have games and stuff? Do you have pool and darts and all that kind of
So
good
we don't
stuff?
have pool and darts. I mean, we got giant Jenga. We got Connect 4. We got a big checkers board out there. We got a whole a bookshelf full of Scrabble and card games and Cards Against Humanity.
Awesome.
I'm thinking we need to add what the F to that
Yes.
list. And so yeah, I mean it's a really cool vibe. It kind of so Mastry to begin with is a really old name in St. Pete. My great grandparents came to St. Pete back in the 1890s. So it's a pretty staple name in the St. Pete area. So when we were building the concept, we wanted that old vintage feel, yet with a modern classic new age spin on it. And then being out on the beach, again, that relaxed atmosphere, sit down at your home. If you were to have your own personal man cave, woman cave, sit back, relax place, that's what we want to create.
Sweet.
Nice.
upscale but chill.
I want to try another one of these.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you try this one? Did you
I
try the
did.
black IPA?
I did.
That's pretty
I
darn
really
good.
like
What
that.
else you guys got there?
So I got a pretty cool beer here. So this is our Florida Fresh Hopped Pale Ale. This is actually made with fresh Florida hop clusters grown right here in the state of Florida. It's a new project that has recently started not too long ago with the University of Florida. They got themselves a grant to go ahead and work on the Florida agriculture and see how well Florida can actually do with our climate in growing our own hops. We've got all these fantastic breweries, popping up everywhere here in Florida, but the crazy thing is really just about none of the resources that we use other than our water is actually from Florida.
Right.
We import our grains, we import our hops.
Thank you.
Usually, I know some of us, there are some Floridians, breweries out there that come up with their own yeast strains, but hops is really one of those things too. I mean, so We had some friends who happen to have some relationships with the program that's going on. They got us a pretty significant size of hops, and so we dry hopped it with that, and that fresh hop flavor that you get right there in the beginning, that's all from that Florida hops.
That's awesome.
That's really good. And and it's good now, of course, because recently in the news was the whole big guys, buying a lot of the South African hops, and now Florida is like, what the F?
I saw a news clip literally last week or earlier this week about what you just described, but I want to say it was a little further north, like up in Tallahassee or Jacksonville or something like that. So that's pretty exciting.
That's huge. That's huge.
I know hops are hard to come by. When I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina from 2010 to 2014, and up there was one particular brewery that had an IPA that did really well in some world beer event. And right after that, it got so popular, they started limiting, what they could sell to the bars, to the tap rooms and whatnot, because of the limitation on hops, availability of hops.
You're putting the chicken to sleep. So
that's all right. The chicken can go to sleep.
We're going to go to break, and we're going to come back with our great guest from Mastry Brewing and Marker 48.
Awesome. Cool.
I mean, you guys do great.
You know what? This has been such a great show. I can't believe that we're like near the end.
Yes, unfortunately.
I have to do a little bit about what's happening.
Sure.
We know that Marker 48 actually has an event on right now. It is the Rebel Soul at Marker 48.
We have live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep. So tonight is Rebel Soul. Tomorrow night is a guy that we actually, Maurice and I drag him antiquing every once in a while, and we were at Mount Dora.
It's fantastic.
And this guy was playing live music, and we were both like, wow, whoever's playing is so good. So we sought him out, and I got his card, and I'm like, you got to come play at our brewery sometime.
Nice.
So he's playing
from
tomorrow
Orlando,
night.
so
But we always have really cool bands and
people are looking for things to do tomorrow. Zephyr Hills is having some brewery tours, and I understand that Do you guys both offer tours or just Marker?
Yeah, we have tours every Sunday, 3 tours on Sunday at 3, 4, and 5 p.m. The tours last.
And our tour guide is.
Hi, Gerard.
We have the
Gerard is our tour guide, and
Yeah.
he does an awesome job. And tours last about 45 minutes. They cost $8, but you get a free drink, any choice, and you get a glass to take home.
And
Pint
Matt,
glass.
do you guys have brewery tours as well?
So we don't have set hours for brewery tours, but because we do love talking about beer and hanging out with our patrons and everything. So anytime that so if I'm there, one of the brewers is there, any of the beer tenders who's knowledgeable enough about what it is that we do. If anybody comes in at any time and says, hey, I'd love to see the operation, we happily take them
And
back.
I think you might need to just maybe make this statement. Now, does Danny do tours? Because if not, don't come in asking for Danny to give you a tour. Because that's, I'm sure, a lot of people are going to come in asking for her. So make sure. So don't have a problem there.
Tours.
And if there's people out there that are following the World Soccer, and you're looking for a place to go, Wild Rover in Tampa is going to be showing the Soccer Championship League final tomorrow. At 2:45 is when it starts. So if people want to go out and watch a bunch of men kick little balls around and whine like little babies when somebody gets 2 feet away from them and pretend that they're hurt, then
Did you say men kick
go out and watch
balls or
that.
get kicked in the balls?
Well, they pretend and then they roll around on the ground. Yeah.
What? By the way, what's his deal exactly? What is
I
he
don't
doing?
know.
He's afraid that he's going to get turned into a rotisserie.
Yeah, it is.
probably
It
should
is
get turned
National
into a
Beer
Rotisserie
batter chicken.
Beer,
National Rotisserie chicken.
that
Sell them
sounds-
McDonald's and they
beer
make chicken McNuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Oh, he
Yeah.
wants beer. Oh, he wants to try some of this Mastry's Pale
Let him try
Ale.
it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
He can't possibly have a high tolerance. He's at chicken.
Well, there is beer chicken.
We'll put him to
stuff them
sleep.
with beer and then
Beer
you cook
can
them.
chicken.
Beer can chicken.
Beer can chicken.
Beer can
There you
chicken.
go, chicken. Whatever
You
it
shove a
takes to
can
get
up his
rid of
butt
them.
and stick him in the oven. I'm all for that. Let's
Then
do
we'll
it.
get rid of them. But you know, you guys were amazing, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't even touch on. We would definitely love to have these guys back, like
Oh, yeah.
later on, or we could actually
Well, we need to go
and,
there.
and
We
do
need
a
to go
show.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Absolutely,
going
guys.
there for sure. I'm going to come visit you guys definitely here real soon.
Well, everyone needs to visit us. $1 off if you mention seeing us on the show at Mastry's
Awesome.
Brewing Co.
There you go. There
But
you
you
have
can't be there right now.
Right.
It's like tomorrow, starting
Save a
tomorrow.
buck. Mention beer and
If you're in the
sunshine.
beer stream right now, that does not apply. Dennis.
Right. So if they mention that they saw you guys doing the show
Sure.
with beer and sunshine,
Free
they'll
beer.
get $1 off their beer.
$1 off of every beer, or just one beer, or
Whatever. all of the
All
things.
the above.
awesome. I love
All the
it.
above.
I need another glass.
Just mention beer and
I could give you my
sunshine
glasses
and
away.
get whatever you can out of it. You know, whatever they'll give you. You get free stuff. But well, cool. What you guys have any events or anything coming up real soon? Anything?
Well,
big?
I mean, just like Marker 48,
Christina, can I have that back?
we put all of our events on Facebook. So
Okay.
definitely go on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, follow us. That's the best way to get all of our updated information of beer releases, fun events that we have going on, anything cool to
We
stay
have
in the
a
know.
fashion show coming up.
That's true,
though.
we
I
have-
have to talk about the fashion
Yes.
show. June 17th. It's an extension of our extravaganza. So in addition to the market that we have, the fashion show will be in the evening because it's really hot out right now.
and who's putting it? Like who's putting on the fashion
A
show?
lot of the local vendors, St. Pete Beach, really all the beaches in St. Pete area, and then we have local models too, and so there'll be discounts.
Can we show up wearing beer and sunshine t-shirts
Absolutely.
and walk the strip?
Absolutely. I'm going to be
Walk the catwalk?
I'm going to be emceeing you guys,
Walk
so
the
I will
catwalk?
definitely,
Yeah, we could get the chicken to come and
And
maybe
we have-
put a little
we
bikini
have
on him or
Marker,
something.
we have it's Pride Month, so we actually are having Pride celebration at Marker towards the end of the month for a whole week, and every month we do what's called Tap for a Cause. We pick a local nonprofit charity and we brew a beer just for them. We put it on tap, and 100% of the
There
proceeds
we go. Look, there's Cindy pouring some.
Hey, Cindy.
100% of the proceeds go to that nonprofit for the whole month.
Well, we
So,
could probably get Billy to show up with no shirt on and soaking wet like he does in all the commercials.
Well, this
for the
month,
Pride
this month
celebration.
we brewed a beer. It's going to Metro Wellness, which is a great local cause, and they do a lot of good things for youth in our community. And it's LGBT based kind of sort of. I mean, they help anybody.
That's cool.
But And so it's called Somewhere Over Our Rainbow is the beer name of it.
Nice.
And
That's
it's on
awesome.
tap for the entire month. And then towards the end of June, we're going to be doing a whole week of Pride activities. So we're really happy about that. It's going to be fun.
Well, let me know when you do the Somewhere Under the Rainbow, and I will show up. I don't know if you remember that movie from the 80s?
Anytime.
The Little People? It was awesome.
And besides that, you guys still have your small batch
We have
program
every
going
week we
on?
do we do a small batch beer. We've sold these little books towards the beginning of the year. You can still come in and order the beer anytime, but yeah, it's pretty cool. We do a small batch we have guest brewers that come in,
There we
home
go.
brewers.
There's the
and-
book.
Yeah, that's the book. And
So it's
Little motorcycle helmet action on.
Yeah.
so it'll be 48 beers this year that we brew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Small
Is that
batch
your
beers.
thing? Every year you do 48?
Well, no, that is just for the small batch. So we do a 1 barrel on our pilot system, and we have different homebrewers come in. And
It could be random ingredients that we
all
just
of our
wanted to try some
staff,
experimental
our beer
stuff.
tenders.
And
yeah.
it's very.
Now, Matt, do you guys
no
do
rules.
anything like that as far as like having maybe a tap for a fundraiser or opening up your doors to
So
somebody who
some
wants to?
some of the fun things that we've done, we've actually some very good friends of mine that are friends now. We first met because we brewed them we invited them in because they were just regular patrons to brew a beer for their wedding. So we've done some fun activities like that.
That's great.
Well, we've been looking for somebody to make us a beer and sunshine beer. Maybe that should be you guys. You're on the beach. So you've got the sunshine thing going.
Right.
Absolutely.
You make beer and sunshine. Sounds like they probably should be our
Yeah, I
guys.
know. I'm not really sure because when you think of sunshine, the first thing you think of is orange juice. And because I'm Canadian, I might want a little bit of bacon and maple in it for the beach.
A maple
Yeah,
bacon
they-
orange,
Yeah,
like, you know.
the beach maybe a little
They
bit
can do
of
multiple
salty
beers.
taste.
Maple bacon orange.
There
That
you
sounds
go.
delicious.
Hey, do you think can we crack that last one?
Absolutely.
Because let's see, which one is that? Is that the no? The black IPA is here. This was excellent. What's the gravity on the black IPA?
So that one's about 9%.
9%.
And that was brewed with all experimental hops. No hop in there has been named yet. They're all kind of just up and coming hops in the next couple of years.
Finished
So,
this pale ale 'cause I really like this.
although we did throw a little Comet in there just because,
really good.
because it's a
That's
alien
good.
beer.
It's really good. Delicious.
I'm trying to down this with a.
I love Mastry's Hefeweizen, so I definitely want.
Is this the Hefeweizen?
So this is our Hefeweizen. This is actually our imperial version of our Hefeweizen. A fun little note is that so this year we actually won gold for best Florida beer with our Hefeweizen.
That's
so
good. It's great.
that was definitely a awesome accomplishment for us this year. We super happy for that one.
Really
Well,
great.
congratulations.
Easy to
Let's see.
drink, real easy. And what was the gravity on that one? It's
This one's 7%.
7%. Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
delicious.
Listen, chicken.
Somebody want to taste these?
Well, that's because our audience wants to taste
Oh,
it
they
too.
want to
but-
That's fine.
Just that.
It looks like we've got probably about a minute left here.
So
So
what
the
is it?
audience.
What is in this?
So
It has a unique flavor.
So the unique flavor that you're going to get out, you're going to get some like banana and clove
There we
flavors
go.
out of it, and that
get
adds
that.
actually
Get the
100% out of the yeast that we use to ferment it with. So with the temperatures that we ferment it at and the style of yeast, it'll
That's
produce
just out of the yeast. There's
there's no banana, there's no fruit, it's literally just malt,
goodness.
hop, yeast, a little bit of water, a whole lot of water. But yeah, that's it.
So you have that on tap there, but people can buy it and take it home too?
Well, I actually bottled this one special just for this event because we haven't started putting it in bottles yet, but we have growlers,
Nice.
so you can always get a growler of this.
This is fantastic. Well, we
you pass that?
invite everybody
Pass that
out there to definitely go and visit Marker 48 and visit Mastry's. This is like
yeah,
fantastic.
Marker 48 in Weekiwachi and Mastry's Brewery in St. Pete Beach,
Yeah.
Florida.
Well, you guys, and we're definitely going to do something. We'll do something maybe live with you guys, and definitely
Yeah.
do something with you guys. And unfortunately, our flipping hour is gone.
Yeah, we're out of time again.
We're out of time again.
Damn.
But thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank
The beer
you.
was fantastic. The chat was fantastic. The chicken was annoying as always.
Yes,
And
always
Tommy,
an annoying chicken.
you were awesome.
Well, I try.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks for watching.
Thanks for
We'll see you
watching.
next Friday.
Have a fantastic day.
Have a great weekend. See ya.
It's been a rough work day. The boss is busting your ass. ice. All you can think of is a nice cold glass of beer and sunshine. Life can get you down, but you can take all the licks. Nothing in this world out of beer and sunshine cannot fizz. Oh, it's a beautiful day for some beach in a tan. Grab a few friends, put your feet in the sand with some beer and sunshine. Oh, oh, beer and sunshine. Yeah, beer and sunshine.